All right, Cam.
Oh, snap.
How many times have you been in love?
Damn. That's a good question.
I don't know. I'm a Scorpio. I kind of fall in love like hard. Like the person might not even like know that I like them though, but yeah, in my head we're dating. I don't give a crap. In my head we're dating, even though we're not technically dating. But
how many times have you felt like that?
At least for me.
I'd say 4.
Damn.
4? You've been in love 4 times?
4.
So next question. How do you know when you're comfortable with someone? Like what things do you do?
Like with me, I don't do a lot of crazy like stuff because I don't want to scare somebody off. But then like when I feel like they're to like a point like where they can handle my craziness, I go. I want to say like.
So you are the worst because you're the kind of person who traps them, and then after they've fallen in love with you already, then you start showing that you're crazy, and they're like, when the fuck did this happen?
I don't want to say trap. I'm not saying I'm the type of person that like stalk you and burn down your car.
He is saying that.
Probably.
See, I'm not like that crazy.
I'm not gonna do it.
No, he's scary.
He debates about it, but then he becomes civilized at the last moment. So.
Sure.
Hey Rachel.
What?
What is your relationship deal breaker?
Deal breaker?
Yeah.
Just one?
Well, go ham.
Okay, so I don't like dishonesty, arrogance. I don't like that. I don't like cocky guys. It drives me insane. Like, it's just so annoying to me. Like, I like when guys just think they can like, oh, ew, no. I don't like that. I don't like, I don't like it when someone comes on like too strong before they know you either, because they're not like trying to get to know you. So to me, that's kind of like, oh, you might like me because you think I'm cute, but you don't know anything about me. You know what I mean? And that I don't like that either, because how are you going to build from that? Like if you're building it solely on attraction, I don't know how much I trust that. I mean, people do it all the time. It's fine. For me though, I don't like that, and I don't like mustaches. And Ricky Martin shirts with hair coming out. It stresses me out. When they have like a low V and like, ooh, I don't like that. That's also kind of a deal breaker. It depends though. That's just random things that bother me. I know there's more, but I can't like think right now. But yeah.
Hey Rachel. How do you know when you're in love?
How do you know? I don't know if I know, because I used to think that like I was in love, but when I really think about how many times I was in love, it wasn't as many as I would think. Like in the moment, it's easy to get carried away and think it's like puppy love or, important. And then when you look back on it, like hindsight's 20/20, like maybe you weren't as much as you thought. But I feel like when I find the right person, like I'll just know. Like I feel like after a while, like if you date someone, then like there's a defining moment where you just like realize. And I haven't had that moment yet, so maybe like I haven't been in real love, maybe different kinds, but not like a soulmate love. So we'll see. But I'm not worried about it. Not too much.
You're just doing you.
Yeah, I'm just loving myself right now, and I think that's important to find love. I think you really have to look deeper, and I think that's why maybe I've never been in love, because I've never really loved myself like I have now. So maybe now I can eventually, but it's not really a priority right now. Not right now.
Rachel.
Is my hair okay?
Yes. You're good.
It's so hot. I had to put it up.
You're good though.
I didn't want to look on camera. I'm stressed.
So guys, based off of your IG, how do you think that people will perceive you?
This is like why I asked the question yesterday of like, do people think I'm a nice dude? And it was like mixed, technically, because I guess most people see me like I only work out, and I'm so confident, and that I can just do whatever I want, which is definitely not the case. I'm an emotional dude. My self-esteem isn't that great, but I have moments that I am happy. I think that's the moments that I try to focus on. I think that's why you know, not only I just post, you know, those happy moments, but it's just like everyone else, you know? Like, who wants to post like gloomy shit?
Yeah, negative stuff.
But I guess like people like perceive me as just being like a douchebag or an asshole. Like, I get that a lot. Like, I'm the asshole of the group. But like, if you genuinely meet me, like, I don't think I am.
I seen some stuck up like soccer players before, and I was like, oh, okay.
Like Ronaldo.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
No!
Cut that off! It's not true!
He's not. He's not.
Right, so much.
I love you, bro. I hope you actually are doing well in Germany, by the way. If you're not, well, stay in Germany.
Love you. We miss you every Monday and Wednesday. Keep me out based off Instagram.
Yeah, or any social media.
I think people think I really do people think I'm way cooler than I am because I'm always like doing something or somewhere. But people only post, I'm not gonna post when I'm eating Cheetos crying in my room. Like, you know what I mean?
Some people do.
Some people do. I'm just kidding. I'm generally a really happy person now. Before I would be very unhappy, but I probably was more fake on social media, always posting like, you know, these things that I thought people would think are cool. But now it really is actually a lot more reflective of who I am. Like, it's a little more nerdy, sometimes a little more funny, but definitely more real. I do have like the cool posts that I like, enjoy a lot when I go places, but I also have the really dumb ones of me and my friends hanging out, you know, or dumb videos of me getting dropped crowd surfing. Like, it's definitely more real, and that's fine because it's what I want to do now. So before, they probably thought I was really like together, and now a lot of people know I'm not, but they're like cool with it, and I'm cool with it. And like, people still are super nice. Like, every time I ask a question, I do get like a decent amount of responses, and before they'd be like, oh, you're so cool, and now it's more genuine, real kind of comments, like relatable. People think I'm relatable that don't know me, which is kind of nice, I guess. Yeah.
What are some of the lessons you learned from your past love or relationships?
What?
What are the like the lessons that you learned from your past relationships?
Not to let my past actually affect my mentality. So, you know, I suffer from, I feel like, depression. You know, like, I always constantly think about like all the things that were done to me. I think about my father that passed away, and that, like, I have my moments. I feel like everyone does, right?
Yeah.
But that plays a big part on me, and like, I just never got over those things. So sometimes when I get in those moments, like, I know I can be an asshole. So I think, like, even on like my most recent relationship, I think that's like something that I gotta work on, like, on myself. And I think that's why, like, right now I'm just kind of like, I'm working on myself, trying to get better, and just knowing myself in a like more spiritual way, and just knowing that, you know, it's okay that the things that happened to me did, but I shouldn't react to a certain extent. So I guess in a way, like, mature about my experiences. Yeah.
Cam, what is the most important thing for you in someone you're looking for in a partner or a person?
The most important thing?
Yeah. What do you need, I guess?
Oh, what I need? Like I said, I would like somebody that knows what they want, you know, and who's like on the same like path as I am, like building themselves like for like a better future. You know, I want to have someone in my life that's not afraid to try like new things, you know, as well, because, you know, you get people sometimes that you date and they're like afraid to try new things, but you still want to grow, but that person like just like no, let's just keep it like to like how it is, like, you know, I don't want that, because I feel like at the same time I'm putting myself down from like what I want to do. So I'm looking like for someone like, you know, adventurous, like a ride or die like type person, I guess you could say.
Oh.
Yeah.
You want someone to grow with. Cute.
So I got a question for both of you too.
Okay.
What is something that most people won't know about you?
Most people won't know about me?
Yeah, like what is like the one thing that you do that most people won't probably know that you do?
I don't really necessarily, like, when I think about that question, like when you first asked, it just kind of like brought back like a lot of people just don't know, like, I've had like a really rough childhood.
Yeah.
You know, like, growing up was like not an easy thing. You know, going in and out the hospitals for, like, you know, whether it be my parents or whether it be myself, and just a lot of things that just kind of like really reflect on me. That's what kind of like comes up to mind like when you ask that. Like a lot of people just think like I've had such an easy life or I live such a glorious life, and it's really not true. Like I've struggled since I was like 10 years old, and it hasn't gotten any easier, but I just try to stay strong, and I think that plays a role for me, like coaching and becoming like a teacher assistant, and like helping those other kids that I know that like I kind of see myself in them, like there's kids that just won't speak it out, but like I know that they're going something. So I think being a role model is something that I take pride in, and I think that's what comes to mind.
See, guys, he is nice. Rachel?
Same question?
Yeah.
What is it? What people don't know about me?
Yeah.
It's really similar. I had a really, really hard childhood and past growing up. I also had depression and anxiety, and I think a lot of people see the surface and assume I'm happy all the time or positive all the time, and it's really not true. It took me a long time to get here, and a lot of heartache, and a lot of things, accumulation of really terrible things. But people just assume, that I had it pretty easy. And I think a lot of people assume because of how I act in public that I'm also I don't know when to be serious, or I'm just a goofball all the time, but I can get pretty deep also. And a lot of people don't realize until they actually have a conversation with me. So that's nice, I guess. But biggest, misconceptions are that I'm like confident all the time, or I'm happy all the time, because I'm just human. Everyone's human. Everyone goes through their different things, and no one's really happy or confident or perfect all the time, even like celebrities. So just treat everyone like they're human. Like check on your strong friends. Be open, be available, show up, be kind, it's free. I think that's the biggest thing that people can get from other people's misconceptions. Everyone's comparing themselves all the time, and that's where, people get unhappy. Like expectation is the root of all heartache. If you expect things and want to be better than this person or this person, it's stressful, and I used to do that a lot. So that's what I'm saying. My biggest misconception is definitely that I'm confident and I don't compare myself. Everyone does, but you learn. And again, it's a maturity thing. A lot of it has been growing up for me, and now all my misconceptions have kind of gone out the window. So most of these are not relatable anymore, which is a good thing. And I'm happy about that. It's nice. It's nice to actually be real,
Yeah.
Or to feel it. I like it a lot.
All right, so again, ending the segment here, what's one advice you would give to relationships?
The one advice I'll give to relationships is basically just to be present in the moment, Don't rush into anything. That's like the biggest thing that I can honestly say is, I want to say like a way to like a healthy relationship,
Okay.
And like a good life.
Rachel?
Oh. Okay. Well, it's similar. It's just let things happen organically, naturally, at their own time. Don't try to force things. What's meant to be will be for you. So focus on yourself and love yourself in the meantime.
Right.
Again, also don't ignore the red flags. That's something I'm very guilty of. When I like someone a lot, I become blind to all their things that might not necessarily work for me. So don't ignore that. Make sure that you're looking out for yourself and what's compatible for you, and not just accepting things because you like someone a lot.
Right. I think for me it's just taking your time with everything and really just knowing that person, because it doesn't matter if you're with them for the first couple of months, years to come. Like there's always something that you can learn from someone.
Absolutely.
You just so again, and little things really do matter. You don't have to be so glamorous or make something look huge. Just little things. So try that.
Yay, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
What's the name of the show though?
I don't know. It's still in the air.
Usually when people say see you next time.
Okay, thanks for watching. We hope you really enjoyed our honest opinions and feedback today. Right now, we're just kind of doing my little sort of podcast discussion thing. We hope you can relate to it. Leave your thoughts and opinions down below on some of the questions that we asked and answered. Please like, subscribe, and comment to our channel. And we'll see you next time in our next video. If you have any ideas on what topic we should cover, leave them below as well.
Just
right here.
Just don't say anything mean, because Cam will probably find you.
And kill you. He's a Scorpio.
No.